Sheffield Magnet School. We took a field trip around the city of Decatur, so we went to share some places we visited, like City Hall, the post office, the jail, the courthouse, and the old State Bank building. The title of our IB unit was It's Up to Us. The central idea was communities allow people to develop perspective about their place in the world. The lines of inquiry for our IB unit that is entitled It's Up to Us are the meaning of community, the responsibilities of community members, and the leadership of community.
I think a community is a home for anything and everyone.
I think a community is a place where people work and play. I also think a community is a place where there are houses and places that people can meet.
I think a community is a place where people live together. I also think a community is a place where people play and eat together.
I think a community is when people get together and try to help the world.
I think a community is where you live and where you clean up when the community is dirty.
I think a community is where a group of people live and work together. I also think a community is where a group of people play fun games and have fun.
We visited the Decatur City Hall. We met the mayor, Detective Delgado, and businessman Jim Page. Our mayor's name is Don Stanford. To be mayor, you have to live in the city limits. Over 500 people work for the mayor. Officer Delgado investigates crimes for Decatur Police Department. There are over 110 police officers in Decatur. Mr. Jim Page explained how City Hall is in charge of the city taxes. Taxes pay for all the firemen and policemen and other valuable jobs.
We visited the Morgan County Jail.
The inmates have to wear a certain color depending on what they did. Red means under charges. Green means they work in the jail. Black means they're in a cell all the time. Orange means they are on work release. There are about 390 people in the Morgan County Jail right now.
When they first get put in jail, they get fingerprinted. They get one free phone call when they first get put in jail. The inmates get to go outside 1 hour a day.
The jail has doctors, a store, a laundromat, and a cafeteria.
We went to the Morgan County Courthouse. At the courthouse, we met Judge Langham, Judge Craig, and Judge Waters. The judges have to go through elementary school, middle school, high school, and college. It takes 22 years to become a judge. Judge Waters told us it takes up to a year and a half to arrest the criminals and get them in jail. Judge Langham took us to the 5th floor and showed us a picture of Judge Horton. Judge Horton ruled on the Scottsboro trial. The judges still have the bench that Judge Horton sat on. We visited the Decatur Post Office, which is located on Wells Street. They rent the top floors to the courthouse and use the bottom floors as the post office.
There are 22,000 routes for the Decatur's mail trucks. They use the mail trucks to deliver your mail. They have many mailboxes where people can check their mail when they come to the post office. You can also buy a stamp for 44 cents at the post office.
Way back, mentally transport yourself back to a time when there wasn't a point Mallard in Decatur, when there wasn't a police station, when there was no county courthouse to go to, no post office.
Hello, this is John Mart and Parker. We are going to tell you about the Old State Bank. The Old State Bank is one of 4 buildings that survived the Civil War. It is one of the oldest buildings in Decatur, Alabama, and is located in downtown Decatur. In 1883, the bank opened. Other cities got mad because we got the Old State Bank. The downstairs was used as a bank, and the upstairs was a home for the man who ran the bank. In 1850, the building was used as a headquarters for Union soldiers. Now it is used as a museum. Bye for now.
One of our inquiry points was
the responsibilities of community members, we came up with some ways a third grader could help the community. Here are some suggestions. Volunteer at the animal shelter, read to people in the nursing homes, and donate our old clothes.
Now it was time to put it in action. We chose an idea and carried it out. We reflected and took pictures to help us remember our project. Sarah and Hayden are going to share their project with you.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I went to Central Baptist to plant flowers. Before I went to plant flowers, I met with Miss Rebecca. She told me where to start. I had to start in the kids section. First, I had to look at the plants to make sure they were in the right place. Second, we moved some of the flowers around. Some flowers we had too much of. We gave the extra flowers to the workers at the church. When we left, the whole bucket of flowers was almost empty.
Hi, my name is Hayden, and I'm going to tell you what I did for my community service project. I went to the Decatur Free Clinic. What I did is pet gauze for people who got teeth pulled. Then they sterilized them in a microwave. It takes a couple of hours. Also, we did 125 packets. Then we put them in a large bag. They also have a dental place so they can do some there. And the person who taught my mom and I was Mrs. Patsy.